Hey there, guys. So, Friday front squats. Yeah, worked up to a heavyish single. So this was 170 kilos, and just held it for a 8 second pause. Previous warm ups were 70, 100, 125, 150, and then this 170. So, as you can see, it's a decent pause. And I haven't had any like decent weight across, my collarbones in a while, just because I've been deloading. So yeah, look, it moved well. It was easy, and then after this, I ended up taking the weight up to 180 kilos. Again, the weight feels, comfortable. It just goes to show doing high reps, the 3 sets of 20 at the 70 kilos pause for front squats just helps maintain, strengthen the quads, core and lower back. But the conditioning, has come along a very, very long way. So, yeah, next week probably just work up to 190, and then possibly the week after 200. And, I'm pretty much back to some decent front squat numbers, especially paused. Competition wise, I think the next comp for me is October 23rd. I'm going to do that as a bench press only equipped one. But I'll be bringing my front squats up, even though I'm competing in bench only, because after that comp, I want to go back to a 3 lift comp, near enough. So I need to just start bringing everything, back up to some serious weight. And the deloads obviously paid off. Lower back feels, really quite good. My body feels like it's recovered, and I've got no, aches or pains or anything that sort of makes me wonder, have I got any small underlying injuries? So all of that, has been resolved. I've taken care of it. And then, tomorrow, hopefully, we'll just see how I go, but I'd like to play around with the natural stone. So hopefully get to give that heavier stone a crack again. But we'll just see how I pull up after, tonight. Because after the singles, I just ended up doing 3 sets of 20 with these front squats. After that, I did overhead press, 3 sets of 20, 70 kilos again. And then I finished off with some stiff-legged deadlifts, 3 sets of 20. So, at the moment as I'm sitting here recording this, I feel really quite good. Just had dinner and going to have a relatively early night. But yeah, it'll just depend how I feel tomorrow. So if the lower back feels, good and mobile, and there's not too much in the way of DOMs or even light DOMs, I'll give the really heavy stone a crack. Otherwise, I'll just play around with some of the lighter ones and just get a little bit more core work in. And that's pretty much, it for me for a Friday evening, because I keep the session relatively light because there's a group of people that I coach as well. So I need to make sure that I can, check out their technique and help them if they need it or spot. But, I make sure I get some of my light training in regardless. So, yeah, it's just, another productive session, and I'm really quite happy with how things are moving. So, yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Hit like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below.